Just Crew live here, and this is a beautiful weather. I've been asked to continue. I have walked all day, and I'm back. This is the Joseph Chris show is on June the 12th, 2020. And what I'm here to talking about is something else that they're talking about. It's about this about and for some time. But things can go well and things are going great. But well, like to everybody for something, they don't matter to me. It really don't matter that much. It really don't matter that it's just it just on a matter of time, but it really it really bothers me for sure. So I'm sitting here all day working hard and just went to work and it was a hard day. Yeah, it was tough. Went to work about 6 o'clock and now went back home exhausted. It's been a tough week and it's something that it did not matter and about the whole thing and everything's happy and as you know we gotta keep living. Gotta keep living. So the is well the whole stuff that excuse me, I started learning. The thing is I always know about something. I know it's about life. That everything that happened that it really got me special for. Really got me special for the else. And I'm thinking about, man, if I well, should I really stay home today? Yeah. Sure. Yes. I felt tired. I work hard. I work hard all day. And I mean, when I'm doing it, I mean, I have worked hard all day. I never been around people, although I've been like set in but for here with some reasons, all I do is walk. All I do is walk, and then be off. Walking Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then off Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays and Sundays. And people always like me. They want me to walk. And they want me to walk continue for sure. And that it is. And I never know this, but yeah, for sure. It has been official by then. It has been official for me. And today was a graduation for South River High. South River High School was the graduation. In 2020 was very good, but not that much. But it was that much, no. Start learning. And so this morning, while I was at work, I helped people start graduating and then graduate. And that was about that time. And that was about that time before we left. 20 years ago, my best friend Osmel graduated. It was on May the 26th. He started sending my, and then the graduate came on May the 27th. May 27th, when all Smith graduated in the age of 21. And he always got some troubles. He always has a more, he was like, Old Smith was something else. I mean, Old Smith was something else. He hung out with Chris, Bobby, and me. Now we're all the four horsemen. well, the full horsemen, they're all together. So Oswald was the one. And I remember him graduated, and I remember him when I was in freshman. And Odd, but he was about over my age. And then he leads to fight people. He leads to fight people. And sometimes he leads to fight with Bobby, he leads to fight with Chris. But that's how it was happening back then. Sometimes it happens, and sometimes it's like that, and all this stuff going on. And say, hey, I think Old Smith is. A, tell me one thing. There's only thing you have to know about Orr because he's very special. There's only one thing is about Orr because he was very good. He's so happy, he's nice, he's mean, he's special. Sometimes he wanted to come out and somebody's out there picking on him. If someone mess with us, they're gonna mess with me and they're gonna mess with Chris and Bob. I'm like, and then they're gonna start what? They're gonna start war. They're gonna start a fight or something like that in high schools. And sometimes you do. And sometimes you have to love each other. You have to get along with somebody. And that's why you have to be real smart. I know you always started like something and Kelly and John and Oscar and Jan Harback, Crispin the Killing, Jamie Taylor, and the rest of the people. I know Jamie Babby used to be the bad guy. He used to be the bad guy. He wants to pick on me and Bobby and also Chris. Sometimes we had a lot of stuff in school. We had a lot of fun in school. Sometimes we walk and sometimes we had class. But maybe it's just a little bit of time. A little bit of time when things just never imagined to me. It never imagined to me. 20 years ago, Allsville graduated. That was 2000. And I was there at the graduation. And although 19 years ago, I was with Chris, Ford, Bobby Hart, and Stephanie Member graduate. I do take pictures. I do have a lot of stuff. I do take pictures with Danielle. I, I did take a picture of Danielle. I do take a picture of everybody. Everybody to know. And me and Bobby Hart we talk and we talk and graduated back in 2001. We had to take and we had to follow us and see somebody. We've been around people and then we had to find someone and then I I see Chris but I saw Chris. But I did saw Chris on the picture. And those are my classmates. Those are my classmates in high school. Sometimes and somehow it is. But at least I understand. I understand where and where do we go from here. It seems like we have to go for now some time. And just as I have to imagine, it can never happen that way. It can it can never happen. It's always like that. It's always like that where it came from. So in that point, I want you to know that everybody that knows, everybody that comes up in the beginning, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure that Oswald because I haven't seen her. I know Oswald was at Bottom because I haven't seen him for a while. Although I see him at the fun day in every September on the full Saturday, in the full Saturday of September, and I see him a lot. I say, "Hey, y'all, how you been doing?" And he said, "I'm doing all right." And that's the picture that me and all have been taking. So it's been cool. It's been a lot. You saw where they are now, and you saw on that one on everything that goes around. And everything is doing right on the phone there in September. On September, that was like 2000. I had my smell, and I really hoped for that one, and I was hard about doing something for sure. And I wish we had to do something. I wish we had to do something. Maybe we had to do something very special this time. Maybe one day. He's 41 years old now. So, so know about a lot. I definitely know about a lot within this whole time that really it rebels with me. And I will love a lot. So it was a good day, and it was a great day. So all I gotta say is, when could we see each other again? When could we see each other again? Could be me and Chris, or I know I called Bobby Hall a long time ago. Bobby called me a long time ago. I haven't seen. All I had is my friend Chris. Chris was always used to be like my brother. His mother passed away back on March the 4th, the same way what my dad did. My dad passed away. And so all I know is how Chris Ford is. That's how Chris Ford is. Anyway, it's just don't matter. It just don't even matter. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, maybe one day we'll see each other soon. And also I did talk to Stephanie about last year. She's doing okay. She's in Pennsylvania. That's check me out on YouTube and subscribe, and I'll be talking on the vibe. Look, this has been a beautiful day. I'm Jessica, and I see you. Bye. Peace and soul.